It's weird. You're actually taller than me in frame.
Here, I'll do some of this there.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
What's up, homies?
Flashing gang signs on my
I'm
show.
so white. Couldn't even like fake do a gang sign. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, on that note, hi, welcome to episode 38 of the MrWartburg Show. I'm Thomas, a.k.a. MrWartburg, and my guest, as some of you probably know, is Jen, a.k.a. LoZelda.
Nobody knows that.
Well, some people that watch my stuff, which is like all of 3 people, probably do.
Hey, 3 people, what's up?
Hey, you even got a shout out. So by far the biggest guest I'm probably ever going to have on this show. Yeah, we're in Chicago, so there's a little bit of a different setup. I hope everything looks and sounds good, because we don't have time for a second take, so we'll make it work.
It's going to be great.
So the reason we're in Chicago, Jen, is for...
Let's Play Live.
Which was awesome. It was in the Chicago Theater at the heart of downtown Chicago. I'll be putting up some photos and videos that I took right here, as crappy as they look. Except for the outside ones. I'm actually glad my camera actually did its job. So yeah, it was an awesome evening, and of course this is the 3rd Let's Play Live, correct?
Yes, it is. This is the first one I've been able to get to, but...
Same here. I saw videos, of course, from the Austin and the Los Angeles shows. And some of the stuff that I was really excited to see, actually, they brought into this show as well, with some different twists. There was a lot of different stuff. Particularly, I mean, Greg Miller was Greg Miller the whole time.
I love that man, because
he was awesome.
He's such the wild card. You have no idea what he's going to do.
Yeah. And of course, well, I should probably tell you what even Let's Play Live is anyway. I had this asked at me at Potbelly when I went for lunch right before the show, which is a pizza sandwich there.
I love Potbellies.
So the lady behind the counter asked like a bunch of us in the line, like, so what is this concert? And like everyone else didn't really answer. And I was like, it's a video game thing. Kind of hard to describe what it is. It's kind of like a mix of like a prop show, a comedy show, like a concert, and with video games throughout all of it, I guess.
Yeah, I call it a video game based comedy show. Is the best way when somebody's like, let's play, or let's play live. Like that's the only explanation I can come up with that will answer enough of their questions that they don't make that face that goes, I'm never going to understand this. So that seems to satisfy them.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to get into unless you're familiar with the personalities of the show, because then you immediately know what it's going to be.
Yep.
Just because it just flows very, very well. And of course, Jack has done an amazing job putting together the whole thing from the ground up.
And he's a great MC for it.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. And that's like the thing that I would want to do. Between that and Greg, they have 2 like the best hosts I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
It's so much fun. Like the whole show is just nonstop, almost just about 3 hours, I think, right?
Yeah, I think it stopped just shy of 10 o'clock, so...
Yeah, it was about 2.5-ish show, and it was just a blast the whole way through, and they just kept right on rolling. They had skits in between, like the stuff to hide all the tech stuff that they were doing behind the scenes, which was really, really well done. They had very few technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Except for Dead by Daylight, which, you know, to quote Greg, PC gaming for the win.
Yeah. It was funny, did you see why that was actually happening? Is after the show started, Dead by Daylight pushed an update.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I saw Adam posting about it on Twitter later, is I guess like sometime like a half hour into the show an update got pushed and they're just like, we hope it's gonna work.
That is the worst timing ever.
Oh yeah, it was pretty terrible.
That's video games for
I mean, it didn't go too badly. It went pretty well for the most part. It's just when it got to like the super intense, okay, there's only like 1 person left, that's when it crashed. So.
Yeah, and my favorite shot of the night was I saw your photo, I saw Tom's photo of it, so the human pyramid.
The pyramid, the Let's Play Family pyramid.
That was fantastic.
Pretty great. Gavin climbed that like a pro.
Oh yeah,
like
and
he's done it all the time.
The fog went off perfectly.
Yeah.
That was literally a made-for-picture moment. It was really cool.
When he threw his arms up back over his head, because that's the picture everybody's seeing is when his arms are like this. So what you missed before that is he was hunched over like everybody else, and then he just like full-on went into it. And I'm like, there's a 50-50 chance he's going to just go all the way over, and that's going to be the end of the show.
And there was that controller stand like right behind him.
Oh yeah.
He might clip that when he got off.
Oh yeah.
Because I was on a side angle, like he got pretty close to like hitting his head when he rolled off the back. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was intense.
So that was the show, you know, as much as we want to tell you about it because they're going to keep doing it. New York is October 8th.
Yep.
So I'm fairly certain some people I know over there will probably be going. So I don't want to spoil too much of what was in the show.
Yeah. And the cool thing is even if like we talk about it, so this is all that was going on, is there things that they did that were special to last night, there's things that they did that were special in LA, so like everybody's going to have something that is unique to that show. And there's always like, you never know exactly how the games are going to play out. So it's like the games might be the same, so in the lineup, but you're going to have a lot of really different, you're going to have a very different experience. There were people that I met last night who went to the Austin one, who went to the LA one, and they're like, it's all like kind of the same, like the way RTX is the same from year to year. It's like, you know what RTX is, so you know what Let's Play Live is going to be, but it's still going to be a different experience every time.
So, we're in Chicago, so what else are you guys doing for the weekend?
So, we are about to head to the Shed Aquarium. I love the Shed Aquarium. I gotta say hi to my penguin bros. I used to live out here, and that was one of my favorite things to do. We actually spent my birthday out at the Shed Aquarium at one point. I got to go backstage and play with penguins. That was amazing. So we're going to go do that. We went to my favorite taco place. So
nice. I may have to rob some photos from your Twitter.
Absolutely! Rob away!
Okay, I'll take that, under advisement.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm going to be hanging out with Chris, maybe Seaway and Mike and a few other guys, and we'll be posting whatever we do here on top of the video. And maybe we won't, because we didn't do anything, because we're, cool people like that. So, Jen, where can people find you?
People can find me on Twitter, RT_LoZelda. That is the same username on Instagram. On Facebook, it's RT_LoZelda without the underscore because Facebook doesn't like underscores. Who knew? I didn't.
Facebook's not cool like that.
No. RT_LoZelda on Twitch. I stream at least 3 times a week. We do Tiara Thursday. We do a drinking game. Put on our plastic tiaras and have a grand old time with that. And I have a website now. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you did actually know that.
I contacted you through the emails.
That is, you did do that. Now that I say that, I feel silly. Yeah, no, I have a website now, so I can post a bunch of my stuff on there. It's LoZelda.com. We rainbow animation here.
I will try to do that.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
I'll see if Tejan has any assets I can borrow before
beautiful. Yeah, no, I'm a little all over the place. Pretty much any platform you can think of, I'm probably there somewhere.
He's got some pretty bitchin' shirts too.
Yeah, I do. He's wearing one right now. I got one for the infamous Moon University.
I still can't believe that became a thing.
It
hasn't died. It's
been a solid year that Moon School has been a joke.
That's like that and racist pancakes.
Yes, racist pancakes. My mom the other day asked me, she's like, what is racist pancakes? I'm like, I would like to try to explain it to you.
That's a little too internet.
Yeah, and it's even like, I can't even say you had to be there because the people who were there were still like, I'm not entirely positive how we ended up with racist pancakes with hate butter on them. Like, no idea. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
That will probably not ever be a shirt.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah. I don't know how you really represent that, but
not in a way that won't get you beaten up on a subway.
That'd be an interesting shirt. So yeah, you can follow me at MrWartburg on Twitter, same Twitch, YouTube. Don't have a Facebook. Don't have a website because I'm not as cool as Jim.
No, yes you are.
So definitely hit me up there on Twitter specifically to shoot me topic suggestions and stuff. Because while I have this show planned out through January, I'm out of topics after that. Like I got nothing after that.
You find out through January?
Yeah, find out through January 15th.
Is impressive.
Yeah, so there's 2 that I'm like maybe that won't work, and I have like 6 backup topics that I already used 2 of, which was me and the dogs. I went to the farm and did that last week. I screwed up the thumbnail. That has 37. It was episode 36.
Wah wah.
Sorry, I'll fix that. Or maybe I won't.
Don't fix it. Just leave it. That way you can end up with 17 YouTube comments that are all like, hey, did you realize that your thumbnail's wrong?
Yeah, that'd be the most commented video on my channel because I screwed up. That would be my life.
Nothing gets the internet's attention like a failure.
Very true. Well, on that note, speaking of failure, we're done. And I'll see you guys next Sunday for... This is going to be next Sunday. I don't really know. I don't have my Google Doc pulled up. But yeah, see you next Sunday. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime.
We...